नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय जय गौरा चांदे आरती कशोभा गौरा चांदे जानावी ततवाने जगमनलोभा किव दक्षिणेनि ताईचान बामे गददारा निकतेया द्वैता श्रीनि वासा चत्रधारा किवा बसी गौराचान रत्न सिंहासने बसी आछे गौरा आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने आरती नर हरि आदि कोरी चामर दुलाया नर हरि आदि संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषायादि गाया किवा शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला शंख मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परामरसाला मधुरा मृदंग बाजे परामरसाला शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे गौरांगेर रती माझे मधुर 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 बाजे गौरांगेर रती माझे मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल चंद्र जिनी वदन उजाला गला देशे बनमाला कोरे झलमाला शिवा शिवा सुख नारद प्रेमे गद गद शिवा सुख ना ठाकुर भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरार संपारा ठाकुर भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरार संपारा जय ओ जय गौराचंदे आरती का शोभा जय गौराचंदे जानवी तवाने जगमन लोभा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Swami Jaya Jagannath. जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव जय सुभद्रा प्रभु जगन्नाथ बलदेव जय सुभद्रमय जय गिरिराज जय गोवर्धना गिरिराज जय गोवर्धना जय गिरिराज जय गोवर्धना गिरिराज जय गोवर्धना जय राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव श्री राधे जय श्री राधा माधव जय राधे श्याम जय वृंदावन धाम जय राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे
जय ओम विश्वपाद परमहंस परिव्राज गजस्तोदशी धीमक हे दीवान जैसे भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शुल्भपाद महाराज के जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट भक्ति सिद्धांत सतपाद महाराज की जय गुरु परंपरा की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद के जय नामाचार्य शिल हरदास ठाकुर के जय प्रेम ते गो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद के जय जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोधन के जय नवदीप माया धाम के जय मथुरा नक्ष द्वारका अयोध्या धाम के जय पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथ धाम के जय भगवान जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय श्री श्री राधा माधव जी के जय गिरी गोवर्धन के जय श्री श्री निताय गुणिताय गौर सुंदर के जय गंगा माँ यमुना माई के जय वृंदे भक्त देवी के जय हरे कृष्ण महामंदिर के जय इस्कॉन बाल्टीमोर यात्रा की जय तानि तानि ताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि वो हाल ग्लोस हरे हाल ग्लोस हरे कृष्ण हाल ग्लोस हरे All gloria ro Shri Shri Guran Gauranga Gopad Jai Narasimhayana Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Prahlada Ladadayine Hiranyakashe Purvakshaha Hiranyakashe Shilatankanakalaye Ito nasimha parato nasimhaye Yato yato yami tato nasimha Yato yato yami Pahi nasimha radaye nasimha Pahi nasimha radaye nasimha Pahi nasimha radaye Narasimha Madi Sharana Prapade Narasimha Madi Sharana Prapade Avakara Kamalavari Nakam Adbhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tano Bringa Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Bhare Jai Jagadisha Bhare Jai Jagadisha Re Tavagara Narasimhade Hinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tano Bringa केशवधीत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश भरे जय जगदीश भरे जय जगदीश हरे केशव नरहरि रूप जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल सर्वविघ्न लक्ष्मण से भगवान के प्रहलाद महाराज के जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So on behalf of ISKCON Baltimore, the board of Nitai Gaur Sundar, Lord Jagannath Subhadramai, and Shri Radha and Shri Giridhari Giridhari. We welcome everyone on this Sunday feast program. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Is anyone coming for the first time today? Hi, Bo. What's your name? I'm sorry? Crystal. Loud Haribol for Crystal, please. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal, anybody who is a guest, we have a small token appreciation, small book. So later, please, I think Shyam Bhakti Mataji is there. Oh, so they will find you, they'll get you then. And what's your good name, both of you? Rudy? Yes, loud Haribol, please. Haribol. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. And what's it? Rajiv. Haribol. Welcome, Rajiv Prabhu. Thank you so much for coming. Yes. Premdam Prabhu. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. So first of all, I'd like to thank you, the pujaris. I think the deities look so amazing and beautiful, so we can Haribol for them, please. Today we have two sponsors. One is Jyotsa Mataji is in sponsoring memory of her husband. That's his anniversary. So we can face the deities and chant 3 times for the departed soul. Ramesh Kapadia Prabhuji. He's amazing and very nice devotee who always used to serve here. So 3 years back he left for Golak Vrindavan. So please chant 3 times, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Jyosamadhi, please come, Mataji. And the other one, Jani Mataji is sponsoring for the well-being Chaturatma Prabhu. We'll tell you the miracle which has happened, but we'll chant 3 times for his well-being. He recovers faster and be among us very soon. So let's chant 3 times, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Chaturatma Prabhu, everyone knows, he's one of the most dedicated souls I've seen, like completely surrenders. Like, he had done such amazing service temple, always surrendering. So, now we can open up because now he's recovering. He had a surgery in end of December, bypass surgery, and then he was recovering, and suddenly what Krishna desires is a massive cardiac arrest, actually. For 30 minutes, the doctors gave up completely. They said it's very unlikely he's going to save it completely. But I know that their family, everybody has so much surrender to Krishna. They asked devotees, so we all prayed together really intensely. And it's amazing that the chance of survival from this kind of recovery is less than, I think, 5% or something like that. Because I've seen so many times they don't recover at all. But I think with devotees' mercy, not even recovered, like completely everything go out. Today, I think first day he's out of the ICU. Now he started eating a little bit food also. So, Haribo. He's not out of the woods yet. Still, I think he's going to long live 2 months. But devotees, please keep praying, because when I met him there, he said, Prabhu, I just want to come and serve. When can I serve? I said, well, you have cannulas here. You can serve with the cannulas. So let's all come through. Then you come there. So we are so glad that he's coming through. I'm so glad. And it's all devotees' prayers which makes a difference. This is what Krishna says, that, when devotees praise, everything goes really well. So that was small thing.
There's a red truck that's blocking the entrance on the side. It's parked on the wrong.
Also, upcoming programs. This February 13th, I think that's good, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. February 13th, we're celebrating first time. Yes, Prabhuji. Huh? Krishna Kandil. Oh, sorry, I forgot about. Sorry. So Krishna Kandil Prabhu is also sponsored. Sorry about that, Prabhu. I missed out in there. He's sponsoring for his son's birthday. So Abhishek's birthday. So please, Prabhu, come. Bring your son here. And what do we say? Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Haribo. Sorry, Prabhu, I think sometimes the technology can really put you back, so I'm a little bit backward on that. So yeah, February 13th, first time in ISKCON Baltimore, we're celebrating a special festival. It's called Vasant Panchami Festival. The specialty of this festival is that in Vrindavan Dham, on this day, it's a celebration of Holi, first day. It's a celebration of spring. The whole temples of ISKCON, of Vrindavan will be dressed in yellow. Radha and Krishna will start dressing yellow. Everything will be decorated like that. So our plan is to celebrate very nicely. This is also a celebration of love, spread of peace, and spreading love everywhere itself. So if you have time, please come in the evening. We'll have short program, a couple of hours program. We'll have a special evening dress. We'll be putting after 4 p.m. So the program will start like 5:30 till 7:30. So if you have time, please come over there. And then after that, we have a couple of other programs, which is going there. 15th, 2 days later, is Lord Advaita Acharya's appearance day. Who's Advaita Acharya? He was one of the personality of Godhead. 500 years back, he appeared. And because of his insistence, Lord Chaitanya came this world and spread this Hare Krishna mantra, which has changed lives of millions of people all over the world for that one. And then last festival for this month will be February 21st, Lord Nityananda's appearance day. Nityananda is always in happiness, and we'll celebrate in a lot of happiness with Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So thank you so much. Now we have, I think we have Sunday school, kids have some programs, so they can come in.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody. Today our Sunday school kids will be presenting Brahma Samhita prayers. As you all know, like Brahma Samhita prayers were spoken by Brahma to glorifying Lord Krishna. And it was lost for so many centuries. And then when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back, he found them in Adikeshava temple in Kanyakumari. So our kids have been practicing that for from past 3 to 4 months. And they have memorized whole Brahma Samhita. They'll be doing that now. Thank you. Jagdish. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can say your names. You want to say your names?
Sanatan.
Parmesh. Kavya. Garangi. Nandini.
Hari Gopal.
Raya. Jashrita. Karthik.
Jagdish. Dinanath.
It's amazing that how these small kids could remember so many shlokas. I've been trying for years and years, and I couldn't do it there. Maybe they should teach all of us. I think Kiran Shah Prabhu is going to lead the way for that one anyway. So just like we have harmonium classes, we can have Sanskrit teaching classes from the kids itself from going onwards now. So we'll have a short class then, and then after the prasad. जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जयो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Jayo Nitai Gaura Sundar, Jayo Nitai Gaura Sundar, Nitai Gaura Sundar, Jayo Nitai Gaura Sundar. Jayo Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladev, Jaya Subhadra. Jayo Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radhe. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So reading for Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, and text will be 10th. Before I do, I just forgot one more announcement. Today we have among ours a very wonderful devotee. I'm very happy to call him my friend. His name is Sam. It's his 30th birthday today. So the verse goes by this. Vitraga bhai krodha Manmaya mamupashtrita Bahavo jnana tapasa Puta madbhavam agata Vitraga bhai krodha Manmaya mamupashritya Bahavo jnana tapasa Puta madbhavam agata Vitarag bhai krodha Manmaya mamupashritya Bahavo jnana tapasa Puta madbhavam agata. So we are reading from, as we said, chapter 4, text 10, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada. Being freed from attachment, fear and anger, and being fully absorbed in me and taking refuge in me, many persons in the past became purified by knowledge of me, and thus they all attained transcendental love for me. Please repeat after me. Being freed from attachment, fear and anger, being fully absorbed in me. Many persons in the past have become purified by knowledge of me, and thus they all attained transcendental love for me. So purport is very big because positive time. We'll just go through salient features because the topic we chose is Sharanagati, or surrender. So thought we could just dwell onto that. So we'll be very quick with this one. So Sri Prabhupada is saying, Prabhupada is mentioning that in this verse, what it means is that it is very difficult for a materialist person to understand the personal nature of Supreme Personality Godhead. Generally, people are very attached to bodily concept. And when you're in bodily concept of life, you're so much attached to materialism, enjoying senses, everything else there, that you cannot understand there's somebody superior than you who could be so powerful or that. So such materialists cannot even imagine that there is a special power, transcendental body, which cannot be destroyed, which is imperishable, full of knowledge and eternally blissful. They think their life is all blissful. So Prabhupada is mentioning, I'm quoting that in summary, he said there are three views. He says, Veet, Rag, Bhay, Krodha. Veet means free from views. So first is Bhay. Fear is, I think of all the things in the world, one is most scared of fear. Fear of unknown. What will happen to me? What might happen to my wife, my family? What will happen to my job? Will I get handicapped? There's always, when you're at a material level, always something is going in your mind. Always anxiety. So will my son get into college? Will my son get through this? Will I get a grandkid? This and that. All the time, there's always going through that. So fear is the most dangerous in our life until you surrender to Krishna. Then it's become different. So what Prabhupada says in that fear, he said in the material concept, the body is full of ignorance and completely miserable. Therefore, people in general keep the same concept when they're informed personal form of Lord also. That if we are ignorance, how can there be somebody more stronger than us, higher us, who's full of knowledge, full of beauty, full of eternal, who has no fear at all? We cannot enjoy. So what we say, oh, you know what, that means it's like impersonal form. We cannot accept form. That's why if you say that many philosophies come forward, many religions have come forward, where what they're saying is that, oh, God has no form. And they said, oh, what do you worship? You worship statue here. That's what they call you. You worship statue. Like if in India, you see there's so much fighting going on because of this reason, personalism and impersonalism. So common. And that's why Prabhupada also said that there's so many philosophies come through which tells you about all the stuff there. And unless you're guided by the right person, you can really get misled because the impersonal views is so strong. People are so intelligent that they can twist the word so much that you can fall for it. So you have to be very careful for that one. So further he says that generally these people compare the living entities to the bubbles of the ocean, which merge in the ocean and separate and merge into ocean. This is the highest perfection of spiritual existence attained by them. So what they see that, oh, we all are God, we all come together, and then when we die, we merge into the same thing. It's like bubbles of the ocean, they separate bubbles of the ocean, that ultimately they come together and burst and merge together. That's the concept. Because they are not ready to accept a different form from them, separately for that one. The second Prabhupada is saying, first is Vitarag. So this is there. Bhay, Krodha, Bhay. The next one is angry, Krodh. He said there are many persons, what happens to them is, they says that they cannot understand the spiritual existence at all. Why? Many times because of their surroundings, how they grew up, or many times their previous sanskaras don't allow them to accept superior form of like that. So what happens that, because these people become so confused, there's so many, Prabhupada said there's so many cheating religions there, that they confuse them so much, so they cannot accept which is the right one. Everyone, if you lay the philosophies, everyone is the right one. But only problem is that because if you see many people when they're giving lectures, they speak so beautifully. And you said, oh, this is the right one. But when you ask them, can you quote through the Shastras? They have nothing to quote about. That's where we are stronger. Because we have everything through Shastra. Prabhupada said, why is this Bhagavad Gita better than 1,000 Bhagavad Gitas? Because I didn't put anything in there on my own. I was dictated by the parampara, by the disciplic section, all the way from Krishna. That's why it's so important. That's why Bhagavad Gita all over the world is spreading so many changes to the world. Millions of people become devotees. Why? Because this Bhagavad Gita is not diluted form. Other Bhagavad Gitas you read, you can confuse. You'll never able to surrender Krishna because it's so confusing. People don't understand for that one. So then when these people get disgusted by this, I don't know what this philosophy is right, this philosophy right, this philosophy right, what happened? They don't know what to do after that. So then they become like atheists. I don't believe in anything at all. So people who are atheists, we should feel compassionate for them that nobody has guided in the right place. And they confuse them so much that they're not willing to accept, which is not their fault. And if you see in India, there's so many religions coming through. Like I think recently somebody told me that, oh, this person came through. There's a special sannyasi. Can you hold in the temple? He's a Kalki avatar, actually. He's a incarnation of Lord, and he's coming here. He's a descendant of that avatar, actually. So can you please hold him also? I said, we don't do this one. We have one clear instructions. I'm very fool. I have no knowledge. But through books, it says clearly what is there. So I'm sorry, we can do that. So because what happened that it's not their fault. People are looking for some support somewhere. People are disturbed. And they're looking for somebody comes and puts their hand on their head or gives them some sweet words. They fall for it. And in that fall, they don't know what they can get misled completely. That's why so many people's life have been shattered. If you see in India, there's so many bogus gurus. They have done so many wrong things because people are foolish. They said ignorant. They don't know higher intellectual that you should question everything. It's Prabhupada said, a religion without philosophy is fanaticism, and a philosophy without religion is mental speculation. So both things are waste. But here, Prabhupada says clearly, we are not speculators. We are believers, and we follow that one. So that's the second one. The third one, it says that rag means attachment. So we covered Veed, rag, bhaya, krodha, bhaya, fear. Then we attachment. Now we're going to attachment. Attachment is, now the third people are those who are so materially attached. They do not give attention to spiritual life. You ask them, can you chant? Many devotees go to spread Bhagavad Gita, knock on the doors. I said, can you take Bhagavad Gita? Oh no, when we become old, we'll do that. I said, why? Because I'm very enjoying in life. So they don't know what the enjoyment is. Split second can go through that. It's like, it says that, it's like the happiness, distress are like, changing of seasons. It can come, today you're happy, next day it could be bad. But who's going to tell them? When they become distressed, they said, oh, the whole world is bad. That's why the gun violence is there, because in churches there is no guidance. There's something spiritual that you can take shelter of that. They say, oh, I'm going to do holy water, you do this, and you get completely changed. No, it doesn't work like that. So there is a need for this thing. Prabhupada said, until you separate Krishna, you'll always be unhappy. It's like the tree and the leaves, right? You water the leaves, can the tree flourish? No. So similarly, if you worship somebody without separate Krishna like demigod, what happens? Will you be satisfied? No. You'll be satisfied sometime as long as your desires are getting completely controlled or you're getting the desires. But ultimately, long term, you will not get satisfied. So the real thing is to get completely surrender to Krishna, then it can do that for that. Then Prabhupada writes very nicely about, according to Bhakti Rasamrit Sandhu, the science of devotional service. He says, in the beginning, one must have a prelim desire for self-realization. Many people are new people who come there. Why? Not just, oh, I'm going to come here and just see and walk away for beauty. Some people really have this desire for self-enlightenment, self-realization. That's why they come here. Or their millions of lifetimes of the good virtues, they come here. Or their devotional service were interrupted in the previous life, and suddenly you attached. Or some people are so sinful, but because of a pure devotee association, all their sins are eradicated and they come here. So Prabhupada said, so one must have a desire for self-realization. This will bring over to the stage of trying to associate people who are spiritually elevated. Like the devotees, when you come associate devotees, you do seva, it makes a difference. Then he says in the next stage, one becomes initiated by a guru. And under his instructions, the neophyte devotee begins the process of devotional service. And by this execution, one becomes free from all attachments and attains steadiness and requires a taste. This taste leads to further attachment when it is mature in the prelim stage of transcendental love of God, that is called bhava. And in the prem stage, there is always attachment with Krishna. Whatever you do in your life, whatever you do work, Krishna is in the center. That's ultimate. You're doing work also. You could be outside doing your work, but inside your name of Krishna is always going through. Just like Lord Chaitanya told Raghunathas Goswami, a great saint. He was a son of a very rich person. They said that time his salary was equal to like $20-30 billion right now. So much. Because he said this was 600 years back. And that time they said like 500,000 rupees. So 500,000, 600 years back will be more than anything else there. But he really was so much into Krishna consciousness. But his family didn't want to do that because families think, oh, you're going to leave? You're going to bong? You're a sannyasi like that? Don't go stay us. We'll give you a beautiful wife, everything. But his desire was that. So what Lord Chaitanya tell him? Externally, be you a Vishya, a materialist person. You say, okay, mom, dad, whatever we see, we do that. But internally, you always chant the holy name. So what happens that the external things can never touch you for that. So our goal should be like that also. Whether we have any profession we have, there is always some chance to Krishna consciousness. First is morning part. Morning is the most important protection for you because that will protect you from all kinds of things. That says the Brahmura time, those 2 hours if you spread in the morning, it can protect you for most of the days. If it doesn't, then in between chant a little bit extra and we'll get to the evening, then you come home and chant more, protect yourself for that. So though that was thing, so then Krishna was saying about that one, and that just came to my mind about the Sharanagati, that the refuge, taking refuge in Krishna is the most important part. Now people talk about Sharanagati. What is Sharanagati? Sharanagati is surrender. And there are 5 processes of surrender which is there. If you can even master one process, your life can become completely successful, be happy. So the process which they are saying, Lord Chaitanya is saying, that he says, Anukulasya Sankalpa. What is Anukulasya Sankalpa? Means anything which is favorable to Krishna conscious, that vow I'll take. What does it mean? That means I will not do meat eating, I won't kill animals, I won't do intoxication, I'll associate devotee, I'll do seva. Promise from today onwards. I give up everything today for you, Krishna. That's vow. Just one vow. If you take this vow, Krishna will take care of you. If you can do part of it, okay, do some of it. But then second one is very important. Pratikulasya Varjanam. Varj means give up. That anything which is against Krishna conscious, I wouldn't associate with that. Like people who are very materialistic, it says that, a negative energy flows to negative. Negative feelings, negative. So positive will say positive. So if you stay with somebody who's negative, there's always like nonsense going on, talking about criticism going on. What happens? Your negative energy comes through. And the most important part is you go to a restaurant. If you see a restaurant, the chef or somebody else is treated very badly by the owner, and he's so mad, it says that the energy travels. You will see that, the whole anger, everything is doing in so much angry way. What happens? When you eat food, you feel different. You feel like angry, everything. But same thing, you come to a place like a worship here, where everything is like, is a music, everything is a festival, all the time there's Krishna in the center. What happens? When they're cooking, they keep Krishna in the center. So what happens? The energy of Krishna, positive energy comes through. So when you eat food, you go home, first of all, you won't get much, like heartburn, everything else there because sattvic food. Then the positive energy is there, so you feel very light and you feel really positive when you go through. Just imagine if every day you keep doing like this, what will happen? You'll stay always positive. Then there is no negativity at all. Prabhupada said, this is what we have to do in Krishna conscious in the world. If we just create this love, this is called love feast everywhere. People get this love, then there is no killing of those animals. There's no eating of animals. This food is so good. Why do we have to kill animals? If you are that good, he said, are you a tiger? If that's the case, then eat the raw meat. Can you eat raw meat? No. So why? Because we don't have teeth to absorb. We don't have intestine to absorb that. So when you don't have that, why would you do that? Eat simple prasadam. Somebody says, oh, you don't get proteins from that. I think the Indian food is the richest source of all proteins. So many lentils we have everything in there. You don't have to take, people said, oh, doctors say you have to take vitamins. I'm sorry, you're weak or something else. But you see, every food of yours has magnesium, potassium, everything you want, you can have it there. We don't have to worry about that. But still, we want an extra taste. Let's eat this, let's eat this for that one. So if you have to stop that, that will help. So that's the second one. First is do everything favorable to Krishna. Second, anything unfavorable for that, don't do that. The third one is Rakshishyati Vishwase. That means Vishwas, this firm faith. Whatever will happen, Krishna will protect me. That's most important. That whatever happens, Krishna protects me. What is it? Mari Rakhe? What is it? Mari? Yes, if Krishna has to kill somebody, nobody can protect him. But if Krishna has to save somebody, nobody can kill him. So this strong Vishwas is very important. There was a story about a boatman. He was in a boat, and he was taking people across the river or something. So what happened that during that time there was a big storm happened, and the whole boat was start shaking because wave was going like this, and the water started filling in there. So people start panicking. The boatmen, they start moving like this. Of course, you have boat, you have like, in a small boat, like 50, 60 people are in India, small boat. So they start panicking. So boatman said, please stay on your side. If you do that, the boat will sink. But didn't listen. But then there was a sadhu. So while they were scared like that, what sadhu was doing, he had a kamandal. He was taking water, putting in the boat, like that. And those people, they were getting mad, but they couldn't say anything because fear of death was there. They said, should we get mad or should we just protect ourselves? So they're remembering God that time. So they kept doing it there. Of course, nature's mercy was there. Suddenly, the whole weather came through and sunshine came through completely. So then people feel relaxed. But then you're looking at sadhu really angrily at that time. So what sadhu started doing is, he was taking the powder and then putting water back in the river. So there people said, this is enough. We have to talk to him. So they were about to saying, abuses. What are you? You're this, you're stupid, you're nonsense, everything. What are you doing? You're trying to kill us? He said, no, I was trying to kill you. He said, what do you mean? He said, look, this all nature is created by Krishna. If he has to do something, I thought, I cannot protect myself, Krishna has killed me, so let me be part of it to help Krishna kill me. So he started putting water there for that. And now he said, then why do you put back? He said, now I saw that Krishna said, no, I'm not going to kill you or saved, I protect you. So I said, okay, Krishna, the water goes back to the river. So that's the king. So this is called complete faith, that whatever happened, we'll do that. But for us, what is the faith for us? We say that our offshoot attachments, our wife, kids, family, all the stuff, they'll protect us. You came this world, you didn't come with a wife, kids, everything else. You came alone. When you're going to die alone. There's no family, everybody. You come with your own destiny, you leave with your own destiny. What a destiny you create will create your next birth or liberation from there. So you have to decide what it is there that, the faith is very important, that if you have complete faith, Krishna, everything gets aligned completely in the center. So that's very important for our lives for that one. And the next one, it says that Atma Nikshepa Karpanya. What does it mean? Prabhupada said that he says the acceptance that Lord is one's guardian master. There have nobody else except Krishna is the only boss. Krishna is my supreme boss, that's it. Because the reason is we all have bosses everywhere. At home, our wife is the boss. At work, the boss is there. Everywhere here, the president is the boss. Everybody is boss. But the president, they all have to face somebody else. There's somebody higher than them. Somebody's higher than demigods are there. The king of heaven is there. Some sun god is there. They all are there. So they're always somebody. But there's somebody highest than them. Who's the highest? So if we are ready to serve, we have to serve all the time. It's not like we can be independent. You cannot live independently. So you have to serve somebody. So when you have to serve somebody, why not serve somebody who's the topmost? That's what it says that. One is that Krishna, you are my supreme, you are my protector, you are my master, you are everything for me. That's his one. And the last one which is there, it says is Shad Vidha Sharnagati. The last one it says you should full surrender with humility. Humility cannot be practiced. Humility can only happen when Bhakti Devi, devotional mother, will give you humility. You said, I'm humble, I'm the humble, like that, you'll do that. Prabhu, Dhanvat Pranam, Hari Bol, Vansha Kaltarubes, do all the time. As soon as he says something, Prabhu, you didn't do good. What do you think? Like that. I was in Vrindavan, it was nice. This devotee was like taking pictures in the Mangal Aarti, people are there. It's all dark, so people are just looking at the deities. And this guy was putting with the video, so flash was coming in somebody's eyes. So this devotee humbly said, Prabhuji, and they were all like very nice. He said, Prabhuji, can you turn this camera off? One time he didn't listen, second. I said, Prabhuji, please, we insist. He said, why are you looking at me? Look at Krishna. He's looking at you. Look at Krishna. Don't disturb me. So you realize that, sometimes humility which practice is not the really humility. It's like fake humility. Humility is really when by your action you see the humility. And it changes your mind. People will come like that, oh, like this, all the stuff there. No. Real humility doesn't have to show that. It manifests itself. Looking at the face, the humility manifests. Like I was looking at like Radha Maharaja, somebody discussing with that. He's such an amazing, humble devotee, Radhesham Prabhu. He'll be coming this week actually. They don't show off itself, but when they sleep on the ground. They practice everything, minimal eating, everything else. And the most humble, I was looking at the pictures of their god brothers, Maharaj, and they're like bowing before each other and having loving relationship. They don't want to share the videos, but of course nowadays they take pictures, show it there. So that's called real humility. They don't have to show, it manifests itself. Because what happens, they practice such wonderful, pure devotional service that Bhakti Devi itself has come inside and clean all their dirtiness and make you humble. Because the sign of a great devotee is that he said, oh no, I haven't reached Krishna, I haven't got Krishna's love, I haven't got anything at all. Krishna, please don't keep me away from him, give me everything you have, because then only I can, otherwise I'm lower than anybody else there. What did Rup Goswami, all of them, Sanatan Goswami, they said Lord Chaitanya. He was one of the greatest devotee of all. But when he saw there, he bowed obeisance in the back. Why? Because he was working for Muslim king. And when Lord Chaitanya said, why are you here? You come here. He said, no, I'm too fallen. Please don't come near me. But Lord Chaitanya, no, he said, no, come, and he hugged him. But that's how these devotees manifest. Not like fakely, but realistic from inside the heart. So this practice is so much wonderful that we have to really change our lives for that one. So then there was another discussion about the humility was that that he should not think that he should be protected by demigod. Sometimes we see, oh, you know what, people are saying, we worship Lord Shiva, we'll worship this, we'll get more money, stock market is crashing, we do that. No, you have to always understand this thinking that somebody says, why did Krishna do to me? Or why, one of my friends asked me, you know what, I am practicing Krishna consciousness, but I'm not getting any promotion and other people getting promotions. So why is it happening? Because, and I told him that, the reason is, that means Krishna is really getting serious about you. If you are getting promotion, what will happen? Pride will come through. I'm better than others. You look down upon other people. You'll make more money. Arrogance happen. What is Kunti Maharani says? Janm Ashra Shud Sribi Edamana Madapuman. That means Janm, higher birth. I'm a Kshatriya. I'm a big, higher birth, beauty, opulence, power. All these things give you what? Arrogance. And what happens? At that time, you cannot call the name with emotions. And the most important part, how you can get Lord's name can only be chanted with emotion from inside, that I'm the most worthless soul, I have no qualification. So when Krishna takes away something from you, don't think it is for loss. If you really are surrendering to Krishna, thank you so much for doing that, because if you didn't do that, sometimes somebody bought a new car and accident. My God, why did it happen to me or something else? Well, you could have died from that too. You don't think the other way around. But somebody said, oh, I went to Vrindavan, I got massive diarrhea or something else there. Why did it happen? I was surrendering Radharani, something else. Because you are so sinful outside that if you are here, you would have died, but because Vrindavan Dham, your offenses were 1,000 less. Otherwise, here you'll say 1,000 more. You definitely die with cancer. People don't think that way. So you have to start developing this mood of everything is there, keep Krishna in the center. That's called real Sharanagati. Everything, whatever will happen, Krishna will protect me. Even after the worst disease or something else, Krishna, this is what is there. Parikshit Maharaj, 7 days, what did he do? He gave up all the kingdom and sat and listened to Srimad Bhagavatam. Because 7 days, but in 7 days, 2 people got glorified. Shukdev Goswami by being the greatest orator speaking, and Parikshit Maharaj by the greatest listener. And they both got Golak Vrindavan like that. And what a glorious that Krishna was there for, that Krishna protected him. So that's what it's called, complete surrender for that one. And we have to bring our life according to that. The more we focus on that, the more we can do. Somebody says that, oh, you know what, like that Sharanagati, if you to surrender, can you get away from Lord also? Somebody asked the question that I'm surrendered to Lord. Then why do you leave then? Why do you leave Krishna consciousness? So once Sadhu gave a very nice example. It's like a cow. Once you rear a cow, whatever happens to the cow, you take care of that. But once you give the cow to somebody else, what happens? Whether the guy beats up the cow, doesn't feed the cow, what happens? That's not responsibility. Similarly, surrender is like that too. As long as you're with Krishna, Krishna will protect you. But once you leave from there, you're like the other cow, nobody cares for you. So then Maya energy, all the different demigods will be punishing you. There is no protection of Krishna because you chose not to be with Krishna for that one. So these things we have to understand in life, and real surrender is when you surrender to your Guru with body, mind and words. Because you see the deities, we feel we feel love because these are deities, there's something called pran inside, that love inside, we put life force in there, that's why. It's somebody said, oh, have you seen God? We said, no, nobody have seen God. But through these, Lord comes down, and through these beautiful forms, they manifest their loving relationship. That's why if you see devotees who are in pujaris, they see all the time new happenings in that. Bilmangal Thakur said, oh my Lord, I think Prabhupada Saraswati said, my Lord, just looking at you is so wonderful that every day I'm looking at your lotus feet. I should know, the queens of queens of Dwarka were saying that when they were standing and Lord Krishna came back to Dwarka, the queens were looking at Lord's lotus feet and they're finding new happiness in there. So somebody says that, oh, what's a new, our wives look at our feet, do they say, oh, your feet is very dirty? They'll say. But Lord Krishna's feet, they're looking at that. Why? Because even Lakshmi Mata, when she's taking care of Lord, she feels new ecstasy. Lakshmi is chanchala. She's always not staying at one place, go different places. But she's staying at Lord's lotus feet because she's finding new ecstasy, because Lord is reservoir of all happiness, reservoir of all spiritual happiness. Some person who's completely full of happiness, new forms of happiness will come through. So the queens were looking at new ecstasies for that one. Similarly, pujaris, when they dress, we see from here, oh yeah, nice. But the amount of, they get inspiration. If you ask the pujaris, they get new inspiration. or today this happened, something else. One devotee was saying, oh, I want to cook this, but something has happened that thing doesn't work out, I have to cook something else. That's what Lord desires. Otherwise, you could be said, Lord, that's not fair. I want to cook this. Now you've just changed my whole idea like that. So similarly, body, mind works by senses, but to selfless service more important. So what it says that, then when you get a surrender Guru by body, mind and word completely surrender, then very important that it says that Diksha is not just a mantra. Diksha means initiation is not a mantra. That means he can get Bhagavad Gita. Diksha is that, if death happens that time, you'll go straight to spiritual world, never to come back. That's how strong is there. But important part is there, when you get initiated by Guru brings you in this parampara, that means don't doubt your Guru. Completely surrender your Guru. Whether you see something wrong also say, no, my Guru cannot do that. Have a complete faith in Guru, because Guru should be treated as good as God. Not God, but as good as God. Then you will see that your real bhakti comes through. But you even small doubt, something happens, then you will not advance at all. That's very important. Because what happened, the Guru, what happened, this Diksha is so beautiful that when you're chanting and then you're praying to Krishna, it's not Guru just comes from like among us. A Guru is one who's completely, his relation to Krishna is like 100% bonded. Real Guru, not false in Guru, those who have like hundreds of women and everything else enjoying like that. Real Guru, who is austere all the time, who's completely surrendered, his relation to Krishna is like that. So what he does is, why does a devotee advance after initiation? Because Guru, through his sadhana, what he's done over the years of strong sadhana, strong purity, he infuses that bhakti in the devotee, and the devotee advances. But if the devotee, during this initiation, doesn't listen to what Guru told him, then what happens? Then those people can be like a fallen soul or something. It's like the rivers, right? There's a river going through. When rain happens, many tributaries come through. Some tributaries will mix into the river and go to the ocean, the destination. But some tributaries will come and become like keech or something, muddy water. What happened? Similarly, some devotion is like that too. You follow your Guru. Guru is a river of mercy, and is taken to the ocean of love, which is Lord Krishna. If you are really surrendered to your Guru, you listen to your Guru really, what happened? It becomes a tributary which joins the river of love and reaches the destination. But if you ignore your Guru or don't believe in faith, it becomes like muddy water. You got initiated, but you didn't advance further. And soon you will leave and go away completely. So this surrender process is two-way process. Surrender process one is to completely surrender Krishna, but through the medium of Guru. You have nobody. Through Guru only you can get through Krishna. So you have to surrender complete body, mind, and words. And then your life will become successful. So we'll stop right now, and then if anybody has any questions, we can take one or two questions for that. Any questions anyone has? Yes, Prabhuji. Where is the... Yes, Prabhuji. I think the battery may be dead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. So it's a nice lecture and explanation. One quick doubt. As you mentioned, like humility, you cannot fake it. But I heard from Prabhupada, until you fake it, you can't make it. So just explain, yes. Because we can't be 100% humble. We can't have that humility from the day one. Yes. So we need to practice it, and then with the mercy of the Guru and Lord, it will, evolve.
Yes.
And so
very good point, Prabhu. I know Radha Maharaj also said practice humility. You know what that means is that it's not that anybody can go on the street and practice. To practice also you need mercy of the Bhakti Devi. So when you say practice, you're practicing that. It's not that everybody can practice humility. Practicing requires the mercy of Bhakti Devi also, because there will be 100 people practicing. But the real practice is how much sincere you are on that one. So if you're really sincere, that means Bhakti Devi blessings on you. But if you're partly sincere, that means not there. So yes, practice will happen, but that only happens mercy of that one. Welcome. No? Perfect.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Prabhuji, you talked about Anukul and Pratikul, right?
Yes.
What is conducive to Krishna consciousness versus what is not conducive.
Yes.
So Prabhuji, like as you know, we are all surrounded by a non-conducive environment,
Yes.
where sometimes you have to end up with, people who are not, who are like, let's say, taking alcohol or whatever it is, right?
Yes.
And one of the goals that I heard in Krishna consciousness is insulation, not isolation.
Yes.
To go into a situation and make most of it from a Krishna conscious perspective. But that is a pratikul situation, Prabhuji, right? Not conducive. So as a devotee, like aspiring devotee, should somebody avoid those kind of situations, or they should go there and kind of isolate themselves and insulate themselves and try to make most out of it?
Excellent answer, question, Prabhu. The two things, Prabhupada said one time, when devotees wanted to go to a bar, Prabhupada, can we go preaching in the bar? Prabhupada said, you can go fishing, but don't get wet. That was one answer Prabhupada gave, one there. But the most important part is there, when you have the negative energy where they're always talking, Lord Chaitanya says clearly in Chaitanya Charitamrita that one who associates with somebody who's always thinking of women, sex, everything, or alcohol, drugs, everything else there, you should avoid the company. Because what is their goal? That second of your life, when you go out, if you die that time, what happened? The last second you're associating with those people. Instead, Lord Chaitanya said, Prabhupada said, always surround with those like-minded people with whom you associate with, and they uplift your spirits. Don't loud-lift your spirits. Because when you associate with these people, why do you think drug violence, everything happens? Because then people are associating with the wrong people. You're strong with positive people, they will uplift you. So unless it's really a compulsion, for example, this is the office party, something you have to go, then that's a rare circumstance. Then what you do just before going, just pray, chant, Krishna, please protect me from all the stuff there. And try to find a way when you're talking to them, try to bring some Krishna conscious in there. And you never know. And maybe carry small books. Side, you want to take a book or something like that. So that's why you make the best use of bad bargain. Is that okay, bro? Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.